Now, I'm going to be discussing this Yotta app. I know that there's a big controversy about it going around, excuse me, but one thing that I have noticed during my little short interaction with Yotta, which I actually deleted it not too long after uh, getting it on my phone, because I didn't really put any money into it simply because I didn't trust it. I don't start putting things in just off of what finance YouTubers uh, state. Um, One of my great things that I love to ensure about is once you it is to give it some time. Excuse me, to ensure that the platform is stable. Then I may put in a small amount of my own personal money as testing the waters to see where I stand. Well, with Yotta, it was um, so unreliable to really get into the weed of things, to feel comfortable putting that money in, that I never even got to that stage. I have done it with other apps. Um, or put $1 here or a couple dollars there, just to see what it's like. But with Yada, it is not something that I could ever stand behind. But I don't put um, any endorsements of any specific financial product out there with the express purpose that I feel you should be looking into the terms of each financial product yourself personally. So I'd say in general terms, for long-term wealth building, uh, you should have a IRA set up uh, outside of your place of employment, and do a little bit of saving here and there. That way you can continue to grow your retirement, even though you may be having short-term financial difficulties. And another thing is if you have an employer sponsored 401k, even if it's not the best plan, I would still look at it and potentially sign up for that 401k, because most companies nowadays don't have a dedicated pension fund. It is all set up for this 401k, and you want to try to do what you can to save up for for retirement in the future. So, what I ended up deciding to do early on, before ever getting into dabbling in these little financial things, is put in uh, for my company's 401ks, and I usually also, if I have the option to, launch an internal IRA within the company's retirement system as well as another account to build retirement wealth too. Now, and with that, I also have two IRAs that are not internal with the company that I work for, that have a automatic withdrawal to from my bank account into them so that they grow. Getting back to Yada, I have started seeing these videos, and I didn't know this until after I started doing it, that Yada actually started as a savings thing. And that finding that out, that puzzled me how they even thought that was a viable business model. The only savings system that usually is anywhere uh, near viable is a savings account in a traditional bank. And the reason for that is even though you have it in a savings account, that savings account, the bank invests that money and you get a return off of the money. So, and they are held to a standard if they're a traditional bank from regulatory bodies to protect your finances. That's what a lot of people who go into these apps don't realize is there is a lot of value in a traditional bank of having that FDIC uh, insured logo on the banks. Yeah. So that Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation literally even has lists of the different banks that um, are even in the problem situation. So we're going to take a look here just because I want to see myself, just because it's fun to do. To see if I can find Yotta Bank. And nope, Yotta Bank may not be FDIC yeah, insured. So we're going to take a look here. Okay. Okay, so an update here is I did not notice this until just now. Is Yotta themselves say, effective immediately, Yotta unfortunately has to discontinue paying rewards on savings balances, paychecks, and card spend. The rest of the Yotta app, including your Yotta Cash, as well as all of our games and prizes, will continue to run as normal. So we are going to, so what I'm going to say, that you are best off putting savings into a regular bank. And some, uh, and personally, I would check your local or regional banks over the big national ones if you have the opportunity to, because there's usually a lot more tailored service at the smaller regional banks.